A 2-year-old girl is rushed from her babysitter's home, her little body failing from massive internal bleeding and a shattered skull. The only adults present, the babysitter, Kirstie, and her boyfriend. But that's not all. The toddler was also abused.
Do you know that accidents happen all the time?
I do, because I have 4 kids.
Exactly my point. Then cut me some. If you're wiping some random kids, Tata, and they go, Dada.
Would you think that's weird?
See, it's resilient. Like, I tried. That should show you right there how much I care about this kid. I'm like, I don't want you to go to bed hungry.
From morning till night, Kirstie was the only one taking care of little Fallon along with her own children. She even visited a park where Fallon fell off a slide. But that was not enough to cause severe internal bleeding. Now, in the interrogation room, Kirstie's story falls apart.
Oh my, I can't even believe. How exactly? How would that even have happened?
I did not do anything to that little girl. And you are not about to ruin my life over that.
She points the finger at everyone and everything, even blaming ghosts for the unthinkable injuries.
Did you just see that?
Go back.
Ghosts.
No, I think it's just these both.
But the detectives are waiting for just one thing, for the monster in the room to finally slip up. 2-year-old Fallon spent the day at her babysitter Kirstie Flood's, but by nightfall, Fallon becomes unresponsive. Little Fallon is rushed to the hospital with massive internal bleeding and no brain activity. Fallon succumbs to her injuries. Her death has been ruled a possible homicide. The babysitter, Kirstie Flood, is taken to the station for questioning along with her boyfriend, Jefferey Meyers.
So you met her mom?
What's that?
You met her mom?
I did, yeah.
How's she doing?
She's obviously upset. I mean, I don't think there's any way to not be right now, not be upset. But she's upset. I met
Cameron,
met him as too. I reserve judgment, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
We
can tell.
Kirstie is setting up a baseline, implying that Fallon's parents are abusive. Soon, officers realize this isn't denial. Kirstie is simply unaware of Fallon's passing.
Okay, can I ask you one question?
Mm-hmm.
How come they did this so fast?
Did what so fast?
Just let her go.
What do you mean, let her go?
They won't let her fight.
She's still at the hospital.
She's okay.
She's not doing okay, but she's still at the hospital.
She's okay.
Like I said, well, she's not doing good.
But she can't be okay.
I don't know.
She still have a heartbeat.
Heart still beating.
God.
Heart still beating.
God has a plan then. If you have a heartbeat, you have a chance.
Yeah, her heart is still beating.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
Since Kirstie doesn't know this, there is a chance that she might answer the questions truthfully. She visibly relaxes and removes her mask. However, while being interviewed, Kirstie Flood keeps trying to defend her image and bury any allegations that haven't even been made yet. In doing so, she tries 10 different approaches.
You can't go to a mother and say, hey, the man you just married, I understand his past, but, I'd maybe look into that a little bit better, or maybe not leave him with him all day on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Wholeheartedly, yeah.
That first of all, I would never marry a man with a record like that.
Yeah.
Second off, you're never going to be left with my child. She was eating fine. She only eats junk food, right? And at my house, we incorporate vegetables. She is very, very small. I don't know if you ever noticed, but she doesn't really eat much, but when she does, it's typically junk food.
There is some truth to this claim. Since her daycare is closed because of COVID, Kirstie has been watching Fallon Fridley's daughter for months. That day started normally enough, so when Kirstie texts Kirsten around 1:30 that afternoon for a sleepover, it is not an unusual request, as they are quite close. Fallon has never slept over before, but her mother, Kristen, doesn't see a reason to worry. She doesn't realize that there is a sinister reason behind this sudden sleepover.
4:26, how's my girl? So we're about to go to Morgan Falls. My phone is about to die. We just pulled up. She said tell her mommy misses her.
By 4:30 p.m., Kristen tries calling Kirstie Flood. No answer. Kirstie has taken the children to a park.
Together, besties,
Yeah.
right? So I'm on the floor. The reason why I'm right here is because I'm on the floor with my infant. I always bring like a little picnic thing, snacks, blanket, the whole nine.
In reality, Kirstie has a history. A record for battery in 2010, court-ordered counseling, a known struggle with drugs. The perfect babysitter suddenly doesn't look so perfect anymore.
And then she goes down the slide, falls off, and when you go down a slide and you drop, that's what happened.
This injury is apparently what caused the blunt force trauma and internal bleeding for little Fallon. But the park has a bouncy floor to avoid this type of injury. Kirstie knows how this sounds, so she tries to come up with something better.
You know what I mean?
Did she cry at all?
When she's such the most quiet baby, and that is alarming in situations like at home.
Gotcha.
Went home, laid her down. She wanted to lay down for a minute, so I laid her down. She has her own bed, actually, at my house. I have a bed for my daughter, and I have a bed for her. Cooked dinner. I cooked mac and cheese and vegetables.
Was she playing at the house when I got back? Was she okay then?
She was playing for like a second, and then when she wanted to go lay down.
At 6:30, Kirstie texts Fallon's mother again, saying everyone's home and safe. When Kristen asks to FaceTime, Kirstie claims her phone needs to charge. When they finally connect, the room is dark, and Fallon looks tired. Her boyfriend, Cameron Grant, suggests they pick up Fallon, but Kristen trusts her friend. A trust that would turn out to be a deadly mistake.
And she was just like this.
Yeah.
Fallon becomes unresponsive. She won't eat, won't move. Any adult would call for help immediately, but Kirstie doesn't do that.
She was, and then that's when y'all called, when she had the distant look, I guess, that when you called the ambulance?
She had the distant look. I put her in the tub because shell shock. You know what I mean? That cold water.
Yep.
The weird thing is that she wanted to go to sleep. Have you ever seen a kid do that?
Do what?
This.
I mean, looking to the left or right?
No, literally like looking at you and then just go like this. And then just stop and not look back.
Okay. So you're saying she looked either left or right, one of the two sides, but just kind of looked up and that was it?
That
No more
freaked
eye
me
contact.
out right there. I was like, okay, that's weird. To me, that just screams like, I don't know. I don't even know.
It's clear now, Kirstie's focus isn't on Fallon's well-being. She's fixated on defending her own story. She calls 911 around 8:59 p.m. At 9:20 p.m., she finally calls Kristen, hysterical, claiming Fallon hit her head on a slide and isn't moving. Paramedics are already there. That is clearly not what happened. There is no use keeping her comfortable, so the detective reads her rights and finally breaks the news of Fallon's injuries.
She has a skull fracture.
A what?
A skull fracture. Her brain is swollen and bleeding. Her belly is full of blood. She's got an injury to her liver, her spleen, and her colon, and is still actively bleeding inside. She has no brain function.
Oh my God, stop.
She's got bruises all over her body.
Stop.
She's got bruises all over her head.
The detective confronts her about the injuries, and Kirstie immediately drops the weeping, concerned friend act.
She literally wears her hair like this. I would, if I saw a bruise on her head, I would call her mom immediately.
Okay.
I wouldn't just let a bruise just continue to be a bruise, because that's how you get internal bleeding.
The injuries this child has are from some severe abuse or injury.
Oh my, I can't even believe. How exactly? How would that even have happened?
You tell me, because we weren't there. Were you the only one with the child today?
I was around a bunch of people at the park. There is absolutely nothing that I would ever do to a child, first and foremost. Second off, if you ever look at my kids, they've never been touched, and they never will be. I don't believe in violence.
When that doesn't work, Kirstie makes a mistake.
I also have live footage in my home.
The detective wants to see the footage, and Kirstie tries her best to stall.
What you looking at?
And going back, what's today's date? The 9th, right?
It is now the 10th, right now as we speak, but yesterday was the 9th.
Yeah.
The officers watch closely as she digs through her phone, searching for videos from her home security cameras. But then her phone dies. When the detective returns with a charger, Kirstie isn't too eager.
I've given her, ask her mom. I just bought her a kitchen. I literally give her all Harper's clothes, all her hand-me-downs. I feed her, I bathe her every day. Her mom never has to do any of those things. I do all of it.
Yep.
I mean, literally, the only thing I could think of, and this is like far-fetched, but I know Harper would have probably came and told me, unless they were, just playing and Harper just kind of played big sister and handled it herself or whatever, but, maybe Grace jumped on her. I don't know.
Once the phone is charged, she tries something even more ludicrous.
What was that?
Did you just see that?
Go back.
Ghost.
No, I think it's just his phone.
No, it was ghost.
It was a fly or mop or
It
something.
was, okay.
Since she can't blame it on the playground or the dog or roughhousing, she tries to play it off as something supernatural.
See? Try it again. She wouldn't do it. Took her back again. See, it's resilient. Like, I tried and tried and tried. That should show you right there how much I care about this kid. I'm like, I don't want you to go to bed hungry.
The only thing the footage confirms is that Fallon was still alive and moving just before 8 p.m. That means whatever happened took place after that time. Kirstie admits Fallon wouldn't eat. She says Kristen FaceTimed until her phone died, then called Jeffrey's phone. By 8:59 p.m., the 911 call is made. Now the timeline is locked. The second detective returns, this time with a female officer who owns the same camera system as Kirstie. Together, they ask for a full copy of Kirstie's home footage and the audio feed, hoping the sound might reveal what really happened, but Kirstie hesitates. She acts confused, unsure why the recording matters. If she were innocent, this would be simple. Instead, she stalls.
I just showed you the whole thing.
Well, we saw part of it, but when we're scrolling through, it's choppy because we're not actually being able to watch the whole thing.
Eventually, she agrees to email the video once she gets home. Meanwhile, she keeps trying to blame the parents, hinting that there is sexual abuse at home.
You're a father, right? Okay. If you're wiping some random kid's Toddler and they go, Dada.
Would you think that's weird? Okay. She does it all the time. I've even, literally gone like this. Like, like when your pelvic bone right there. Just to kind of see if, she's like, ooh, from pressure.
So today, did she wear a diaper or is she potty trained?
She wears diapers.
Okay.
I buy all of her diapers.
So when you changed her today, did you notice any kind of bruising down there at all?
No.
With just one simple question, the detective cut through her nonsense. But Kirstie keeps trying to push the narrative about Cameron Grant, Fallon's stepfather, being a child molester.
Who said he has a child abuse past?
She did.
Okay.
She noticed. The whole
What about a
family.
child abuse past?
The detective will later find out that the charges were not related to anything Kirstie has claimed here. As the female officer returns with Kirstie's keys, things suddenly get very real.
Oh, we're ready to go home, right?
It's because she has all these injuries. And the person she was with today is you. And I need to know, and I need to find out how she got all these injuries.
You cannot pin that on me.
I'm not pinning anything on anyone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Wow. I have children, I have dogs, I have a whole life.
And I understand that.
No, I don't think you do.
I do.
Do you see bruises?
On the baby?
Yes.
Yes!
I only saw that and that. Where did you see them? Where are the pictures? All over her head. No, I don't. This is gonna make me sad.
Are you sure? Because I can show you. Do you want to see?
Yeah, go ahead.
The images speak for themselves, but Kirstie only fixates on the one bruise she spoke of.
Exactly what she had. Exactly what she had in that picture. And the only thing that she had in that picture.
But what she didn't have in that picture is right there in the middle of her forehead.
Blood.
That's not blood. That's a bruise.
What do you think?
That's a bruise.
Okay,
Look at her nose. So let's look at that. Look at her nose.
Frustrated, she shares her own theory.
There's a metal bar right there too. You ever thought about that?
Okay, did you see that happen?
Do you know that accidents happen all the time?
I do, because I have 4 kids. I
Exactly
understand.
my point. Then cut me some
And then I
slack.
also know that this injury doesn't happen just appear out of nowhere.
The facade has completely dropped, and Kirstie is yelling to defend herself.
Exactly why my 2 kids are 100% healthy. Have you ever thought about that? You ever thought about that?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Okay, then think about it a little bit harder.
Once alone, she calls her mother for comfort.
No, I'm not okay. They're trying to f me up.
Officers return with a warrant for her phone and some grave news that breaks the illusion of safety for Kirstie.
We're going to seize your phone.
What?
Yep. And Fallon is dead. No lie. She's at the morgue right now.
She doesn't even make an effort to cry or react to the news, only concerned about her phone.
Okay, so and then I come back here and get it?
She tries her best to stall.
I actually have quite a few things out right now.
Well, here, let me, before you go.
I have
Listen,
I
we're gonna
have
take
a
this-
psychologist appointment tomorrow.
We're going to give you these things back, but we're not going to allow anything to be manipulated right now.
It's not gonna be
okay?
manipulated.
So just, we're
It's
going
in
to
her
get
custody
back to you
now?
right now, okay?
Detectives move quickly, grabbing her phone before she can react.
Seriously, that's so disrespectful.
All right, I'll get something for you. Now listen. Okay, you know. Okay, let me grab something to clean that up.
Kirstie and her boyfriend are sent home that day. She messages Kristen, asking for forgiveness. Kirstie returns to the station the following day. She thinks she's there to pick up her phone. Little does she know, the police have other plans. A female detective sits with her calmly. No threats, no pressure. There are no accusations, but that would change very soon. The conversation turns to Fallon, specifically, whether she was a picky eater. It's an odd place to start.
She clearly only ate candy and just I am not CPR certified, but they made me give her CPR for about 8 minutes straight like this. 2 inches deep. She's flat on your back. She's 2. Yeah. You don't do that with a 2-year-old, and I didn't think about that till later.
Kirstie is wrong. Fallon was old enough for this CPR method.
There was internal whatever. No
She is trying her best to convince the detective that she had Fallon's best interests and that it was the 911 dispatcher's fault.
And then when I would blow the air in her, I would hear this noise in her stomach.
Oh, okay.
And then I would do it again, and it'd be like this, like, I don't know what it was, fluid,
Yeah.
if what it was. And then she'd go, I mean, it was f***ing traumatizing.
Then she tries to show herself as the hero.
I tried to make her feel like my home was like her home. I tried to make her feel so special. Her mom said she wouldn't even cuddle with her when she'd come in my house in the morning times. A lot of times she would come and just cuddle with me in the bed. Like, literally waited with me for like an hour or two. We wake up sweating together. That's how close we were.
It sounds noble, but her credibility is fading fast. And then reality hits.
I have not. No. You're not about to jam me up right now without. No. I never gave you any information about my lawyer. So you can't detain me.
Yeah, we can. You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest.
For what? For what?
Kirstie mentions her lawyer and suddenly realizes she's not there to retrieve her phone.
And y'all actually just entrapped me, is what you just did.
That's actually not called a trap.
That is entrapment, because Officer Meyers just said I would not be getting locked up the minute I walk in here to get my phone.
Because detectives already know what's on it. When they went through her phone, they found chilling searches from the day Fallon died. 10 a.m. What type of people enjoy abusing other people's children? And what does it mean to have a sudden urge to beat a child that's not yours? Hours after those searches, Fallon was dead, and the home security footage filled in the rest. Kirstie was not the loving angel she portrayed herself as. Prosecutors indict Kirstie Flood on a list of charges: murder, felony murder, cruelty to children, tampering with evidence, and shockingly, aggravated battery. Grand jurors allege she violated and killed Fallon in front of her own 3-year-old daughter. Nanny cam footage shows Kirstie abusing her own kids. Jeffery faces charges of false statements, evidence tampering, cruelty, and second-degree murder. And Kirstie's mother, Karen Flood, is also charged with trying to influence little Harper to stop her from telling officers the truth. At first, both Kirstie and Jeff plead not guilty. But on March 18, 2024, Kirstie changes her plea to guilty. She's sentenced to life in prison without parole. Her story ends behind bars. Kirstie is now serving her sentence at Pulaski State Prison. Jeffery took a plea for second-degree murder, 15 years, with parole eligibility in 2036. He's held at Georgia Diagnostic and Classification Prison. Evil doesn't always wear a mask. Sometimes, it looks like a mother, a friend, or someone you think you can trust. What happened inside that house is over, but the scars it left behind will last forever. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Comment if you think Kirstie is guilty. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more real stories that remind us the most dangerous monsters often hide in plain sight.